Ain't nothing wrong with you, just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes, no one on this earth is perfect. Trial and tribulations both in life are guaranteed, but in the end it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying this is something relatable and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, everybody? It's about 4 o'clock in my hood. Thank you for tuning in. Mind, muscle, spirit, connection, motivation, all of that. Like, subscribe, share. If you're looking for the muscle and the mind aspect, hey, go ahead and tune in and go ahead and press that rewind in your mind and check them things out. Like I said, it's about 4 o'clock. I'm getting myself ready to check in for the gig. Didn't have that much sleep last night, but you know what? We all right. I had to check myself this morning, like we all need to be checked. So as I'm checking myself, perhaps maybe I'm checking you. And I just had to think about why I do what I do and what goes on my mind while I'm doing it. And a lot of times it is worry, it's self-doubt. And I had to ask myself, well, why exactly do I have it? And I was thinking to myself, God knows the number of hair on my head, the number of days in my life. He knows what's going to happen today, tomorrow, next year, next week, all of that. And I believe, as I've always stated, that good things are supposed to happen to me. And I think we all should believe that. Excuse me, got to get everything right. I think we all should believe that. And I've come to the conclusion that, a lot of times we can be the reason for our own anxiety. And a lot of times we're worrying about things that may not happen, that don't happen. So I had to ask myself, well, why do you not trust God to handle some of your battles? If it gets dark, people, pardon me. Why don't you trust God to handle some of your battles? And the fact that some of your battles aren't even yours to be handled, how come you don't remind yourself that? So this morning I woke up thinking, today just started, okay? Today just started. Why are you already thinking about how you're gonna feel tomorrow when you're not even done with today and its challenges and perhaps maybe even its troubles? Our minds, I truly believe, aren't equipped to continue to be inundated with so much activity nonstop. We wonder why we can't sleep at night. We wonder why we go to sleep early but still wake up tired. We're going to bed but we're not being at rest. And I told myself, all right, Pressure, I'm trying to be at rest. So as I drive to work, I'm thanking God for blessing me to have gotten out of bed on my own 2 feet. As I'm going to work, I'm telling God just to thank you for blessing me to have a job to go to. As I'm on my way to work, I'm filled with humility and with gratitude for all the blessings that God has given my family and myself, for the individuals in my life, for the individuals not in my life, for the individuals that aren't yet in my life, perhaps the individuals that may never be in my life. I'm planting seeds of blessings for others my family, and myself. I'm thanking God for giving me a job, for blessing me to have a job to even go to build character for myself and to support and provide for my family. And I'm reminding myself that every day is a win for all different types of reasons. So the point I'm trying to make is all those things just right there are reasons as to why I shouldn't worry, because no matter what, those things I just stated, I can always thank God for, because those are things that He's put in my possession to trust me with. So again, the point I'm trying to make is that you can count way more wins than losses if you look. If you look. Naturally, we as people, we tend to hold on to those losses no matter how many wins we have. All we think about, all we're consumed with is losses. The doubts, the fears, and the what ifs, and the tomorrows, and the anxieties that we put on ourselves. Life is going to happen to all of us, but it isn't about what happens to us, it's how we react to what happens to us. And God knows those things already. So, really, why am I going to worry? Why am I going to walk around with my head down, always doubting myself, not thinking that I have what it takes to do what it is that needs to be done? Why am I going to do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And a lot of times we gotta remind ourselves of the things that we have already overcome. We gotta remind ourselves the days, the nights when we had challenges and we prayed and God helped us through. Never mind the challenges to come. Think about the challenges that you've already overcame. Think about the challenges that you've already done that you didn't think you would be able to do. As I'm driving on my way to work, I'm thinking about the day when I had to walk. And again, for the people who don't know, that may be listening or watching this video for the first time tuning in, I have episodes also known as seizures, and walking to work that early is very unsafe. And I know for those who may be listening, watching, you may also have just said driving to work is unsafe. I get it. But when you wake up early, drink caffeine, and last but not least, pray, trust that God already knew what it is that I would have to do. You do it. And you believe that God is with you at all times. I think we as people, we forget because of other people that God is the one and only person that we never have to question and that we never have to worry about leaving us, because it's a promise that He made to all of us. So, anytime you may have doubt, fear, anxiety, and worry, it's always easier said than done. Everything is easier said than done. I get that. But perhaps, maybe, just maybe, at least once, maybe even twice, we got to remind ourselves that God knows all. The omnipotent God knows all. And we are all here for some reason. We have what it takes. And we have what it takes because we're made in the image of God. And we can all rely on God. And we just got to remind ourselves to ask. To ask. To not have to always feel, again, that every battle is ours to overcome and to deal with, because it's not. There's battles going on right now as you're listening and as I speak that we don't know about, that God is handling, that we don't see. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So anytime you have that doubt, anytime you have any type of negativity, people, we got to remind ourselves of what God has already said. And most importantly, we got to remind ourselves of what God has already done. Because life can be a long, dreadful life, living it with doubt, fear, anxiety. It can be a long, dreadful life. But what is life without challenges? And even so, what is life with challenges that we can rely on God with, and that we can fight the good fight with God, and all throughout having a smile. Having a smile, knocking down one challenge all at a time. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 second, all at a time. So I've just arrived at the gig. I'm gonna get ready to rely upon God. Like I said, I didn't get much sleep last night. And just gonna get what needs to be done. So whatever it is you're doing or about to do, hey, my prayers are with you. Let's get this. Let's be motivated spiritually, physically, emotionally. And let's get it in. Let's get it done. Stay focused. Keep praying. No worry, no doubt, no fear. That doesn't exist. Do not fear is literally mentioned in the Bible 365 times. How many days are there in a year? 365 days. Again, with all that being said, don't worry, don't worry, don't fear, don't fear. Head up, chest out, take care of business. Get it in, get it done, because you got what it takes. You got what it takes always, because you have God. Always, always, baby. Remember, the more you repeat it, the more you believe it. So repeat good things, positive things, and let's continue to progress, seek progress, get what needs to be done, handle business, and fight the good fight, people. Fight the good fight. It's yours truly, mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Like, subscribe, share. Let's build this community. Let's continue to get better. And until next time, everybody, enjoy your Saturday, maybe your Friday, whatever day it is. We out. Peace.